in Georgia at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center to see how ICE trains ERO officers. These are the people that are out in the streets or making arrests of people for immigration-related reasons. And so we're trying to, here today, we are seeing what kind of training they do. We're seeing how they teach people on driving, how we teach people on how to use weapons, and teaching them about the law and how it applies to people that they're going after for immigration enforcement reasons. Just about everybody except for FBI and a few others train here at this facility. And the reason we're down here is because the Trump administration has got this huge boost of money from the reconciliation bill.
Big, beautiful bill. It's going to give us 10,000 more officers.
It also will provide $4.1 billion so that we can hire 5,000 new CBP officers as well as 3,000 new CBP border agents. It also gives us $2.7 billion to CBP so that we can have the surveillance technologies that we need, and another $1 billion for our vehicle fleet. It allows ICE to hire 10,000 new officers, which we cooperate every single day to secure our country. And it will also allow us to double our detention capabilities that may be necessary as we do our work.
So with the money that they're getting from Congress now, with what's kind of popularly known as the big beautiful bill, they're going to be able to do a lot more hiring, they're going to have a lot more detention space, but they're also getting a lot more equipment. That was one of the things that Todd Lyons, the acting director of ICE, told us, is that they're being able to make sure that they have the best equipment for their officers. They also are getting new equipment that was not necessarily standard for everybody, that is now becoming standard. For example, he mentioned gas masks as something that everyone will get as part of their kit.
We're at 121,000, give or take, applicants. But again, a lot of those former ICE officers or special agents that are coming back as well. And the good thing is we can be picky now. We don't have to just take anybody or try to have, fit that square peg into a round hole just to get numbers, because we have so many qualified applicants. I'm very happy with the fact that we are having so many applicants and they're not being deterred by what they kind of see going on out there. I had an opportunity to speak to a basic class yesterday, and I told them I'm extremely proud of them, and the secretary's proud that these people, young and old, want to step up to do the ICE mission. So I think it says a lot to the fact that I think a lot of people understand really when they kind of get into the nuts and bolts with exactly what the ICE law enforcement mission is. You kind of see a lot of the great arrests that we've been doing lately, and I think people want to make a difference.
These are real world scenarios, kind of like we were talking about earlier. It's based on things we actually encounter in the field. So you could see in a foot chase going over a neighborhood fence, you could see having to crawl through the piping, you could see having to step through a window, right? So what we want to do is we want to make sure that when the recruits leave here, they're actually physically capable to do the jobs and the tasks they may have to do in the field. We also won't send someone into the fields who can't do these things. We're not going to put someone in a situation they can't, do this at the time frame allotted. We're not going to put someone in a situation where they're going to get hurt. They can get hurt, making arrests in the public, things like that.
I think what the key is, obviously, what we always said from the get-go, if the worst of the worst, right? We want to focus, what we're focused on with our other federal partners is those criminal elements in the neighborhoods. So at my level, that's what I have to be focused on, arresting these individuals. And the other thing that we need to focus on is the fact that ICE doesn't detain people punitively, we detain people to remove them. So the quicker we can get them through the immigration process, through court proceedings, and then safely and humanely removed back to their home country is the something we need to focus on.
For this morning, a timeline for the return of a Maryland man mistakenly deported to El Salvador has judges, officials, and community members wanting answers.
Yeah, this comes after the Supreme Court ruled the Trump administration must bring him back to the U.S.
Kilmar, if you can hear me, I'm still fighting for you. Your brother, your mother, our children are still fighting for you. We're not going to give up hope to the Supreme Court justice, to the right thing.
Abrego Garcia was a foreign terrorist. He is an MS-13 gang member. He was engaged in human trafficking. He illegally came into our country. And so deporting him back to El Salvador was always going to be the end result. There is never going to be a world in which this is an individual who's going to live a peaceful life in Maryland, because he is a foreign terrorist an MS-13 gang member.
Hoy ha sido un día muy especial porque gracias a Dios he vuelto a ver a mi familia después de más de 160 días. Mucha gente ha estado de mi lado con cosas positivas y estoy agradecido con esta gente, con todos los de casa, los de Smart, Local 100 donde yo trabajo. Gracias a Dios, a los pastores, pastoras, todas las iglesias que han estado en oración conmigo. Y gracias por todo, porque hoy Dios nos ha escuchado.
Queridos hermanos y hermanas, mi nombre es Kilmar Abrego García y siempre quiero que recuerden que hoy puedo decir con orgullo que estoy libre y me reuní con mi familia.
Brothers and sisters, my name is Kilmar Abrego Garcia. And I want you to remember this. Remember that I am free and I was able to be reunited with my family. When I was detained, I remembered memories with my family, going to the park with them, going to the trampoline with my children.
Esos momentos me darán fuerzas y esperanza para seguir luchando.
Those moments will continue to give me hope to continue in this fight.